Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am back with phase 2 of the working your way towards forgiveness and letting go of anger and resentment and anything that has held you back in the past. If you have made it to this video, congratulations for making it past phase 1. So now we will move on to phase 2. Again, as I stated before in my first video, this is not like the law of the land. This is just something that I did in order to get through my past resentments and anger issues and everything else that I was holding on to that I shouldn't have been, bug flying in here, that I should have been, holding on to. And basically it was holding me back from what I was trying to achieve and move forward with in life. So again, if you see me looking down, I have my notes because I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. But again, welcome to phase 2. And it depends on how you choose to see yourself. I know I have referenced a tree or a flower in the first video. So of course, if we're using either of those, your flower will be your stem and your tree will be your trunk. So basically we're in the middle ground of moving on upwards into our final stage as a flower or as a tree, with our leaves and our branches and our flowers. So basically, phase 2 is letting go, forgiveness, and releasing. And I have to say that for me, it may not be for you, but for me, this phase was ultimately the longest and the toughest phase to get through, because in doing the steps that I'm going to tell you guys to do in order to achieve this, I never realized exactly how much hurt and resentment that I was holding on to until I did this this exercise, basically to work my way out of it. So you guys, I was just like, I had times where I was just like sitting there just crying, my eyes out, crying like a baby, because I knew at one point that I had gotten past this, and I figured in my mind that I had gotten past this, but obviously to write it out and to look at it basically showed me that no, you just buried this, that you didn't really get past it. So basically this is what phase 2 is going to be. And as I said before, it's letting go, forgiveness, and releasing. So basically in this phase, you are going to write a letter basically to every single person who has hurt you in some form or fashion, whether this person is living or whether they're dead. You're going to write that letter to that person, and don't sugarcoat it. Just write it as if you were basically wanting the person to know exactly how you feel, and you're not letting go, you're not holding back anything that can prevent you. Like, this is a form of release. And so basically, if you need to write a letter and you're, cursing at the person for half of the letter, go ahead and curse at the person for half of that letter. If you are sobbing while you were writing the letter, go ahead and release those tears, release that hurt while you were writing the letter. But basically, you just want to write everything that you have experienced, are currently experiencing, in that letter to that person, letting that person know directly how they have hurt you, how they have affected you in any form or fashion that you feel is hindering to you. So once again, don't hold back. Write it out as you feel. Like, write it basically. And it's what I had to do with this was really take myself back and relive the situation that caused me the pain. By doing that, I was able to fully express myself. I was able to put all of my feelings onto the paper and release that in a form where if I was sitting there talking to the person face to face, I may not have been able to say that to them. Or if I had let time pass, basically, for me to cool down and realize, well, maybe so and so did this because of this, because maybe I caused this to happen, or maybe he acted this way because of how I was treating him, or different things like that. It's like I had to erase all of that and basically let this person know exactly why I was hurt, why that person hurt me, or why this situation made me feel uneasy or not like how I should be feeling. Basically, it didn't give me any pleasure, it didn't give me any happiness at all. But basically what you're gonna do, like I said earlier, is write down, well, not write down, but write a letter to every single person that has hurt you, whether it's from your childhood, whether it's from how old you are now, a year ago, 2 years ago, any part of your life path that you have felt some hurt from some person. So like with me, I ended up writing like I think 8 different letters and stuff, and it was really, how can I put it, not heartbreaking in a sense, but it really like opened up my heart, opened up my mind, and it just actually felt like a big weight was lifted off of my shoulders when I did this and stuff. And it's like, okay, after I wrote the letters, what you have to do is 2 things, and it's up to you whether you want to do it or not. You either have to give that person the actual letter, like you could give it to them, email it to them, mail it to them, however you choose, to where that person is going to actually physically read your letter, or you're going to burn it along with when you burn all of your letters. And basically this is the ritual part of it, where you're going to burn your letters with a black candle. And like before, what I did with the self-love jar, I'm going to do a separate video basically showing you guys how to burn your letters and how to get rid of the ashes and stuff. But basically that's what you are going to have to do. I know for myself, I gave a letter to one person, and the other 2 people, no, the other people I didn't give like one person has passed, so they're no longer living, but the other people, I didn't give the letter to them. I just included it in with when I was burning all of my letters and different things like that. And also, let me see what else I have on here. Basically the whole purpose of this is to, you know, determine if you really did let go of this past situation or this current situation, and also to just make you feel better, just to let go and to release and to forgive. Because as we know, if we don't let go of situations, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna stay with us along our journey. If we don't learn how to forgive, or if we don't forgive people, of course it's gonna hinder us in the long run as well. So you want to make sure that you know, that you get through it. And I know you guys will get through it because you're watching this video. So obviously you want to work towards better, and you want better for yourself. So basically that's it for the stem and the trunk phase. Phase 2, of course, which is the letting go, forgiveness, and releasing. What you're gonna have to do again is just sit down and like literally think of everything that hurt you, every situation that caused you pain or harm or made you cry, anything like that. You're gonna write it down. You're gonna write your letter to that person. Don't hold back. Put everything in. If you have to write like a 4-page letter, go ahead and write that 4-page letter. This is just you getting everything out, just cleansing yourself and getting everything out, so that you are no longer holding on to that resentment and that pain and that hurt. But as usual, I don't want to make the video too long, because I know the first one was a little bit long, but this one's a little bit shorter because it's more so done on your end, and that's where the timeliness of it will take place. Again, like I said in the first video, this is not a race. Take as long as you need to take in order to get through each phase of healing and recovering from your past or recovering from your present, whatever is bothering you or whatever you're going through, basically. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for returning back to my channel. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, do feel free to leave them in the comment section. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And again, I will be posting a video, the ritual portion of it, where we will be burning and releasing those letters and that hurts, you know, off into the Netherlands, off into the universe, you know, letting them take care of it, because it's no longer a part of you, and it's no longer, and it serves its purpose basically. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. All right, bye.